Doing today. Hopefully everybody is doing fantastic, and we're ready to dive into this information today on Nvidia, on Tesla, on the general stock market, right? Hopefully you guys are ready to go, buckled in, ready to get on this rocket ship and go build this wealth. I'm certainly excited about building some wealth. But before we do that, let's take care of a little bit of business. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash that like button. Thoughts become things. You can see it in your mind. You can hold it in your hands. That's the theme for today, guys. If we can see it in our minds, we can hold it in our hands, right? Do me a big favor. Hit that like button for me before we get this thing kicked off. I really would appreciate that. Also, remember, guys, be careful down in that description box. It's a lot of scammers and spam. Just make sure you understand, I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I don't invest money for my subscribers. I don't slide into your DMs on Instagram and ask you to send me money either. Not on Facebook. I don't slide into your DMs. I don't do that at all, guys. So just know, if anybody's contacting you and you're like, wow, Richard Fain's contacting me. Well, I wonder why he's contacting me. Well, that's probably a scammer, because I just don't contact people. I just don't reach out to people for no reason and strike up a conversation with them. I don't do that. So if anybody does that, saying they're Richard Fain, 10 out of 10 times, they're scammers. So please be careful, whatever social media platform you're on. I'm on all of them. And there are scammers on all of them pretending to be me. So just be careful. I know what we're at with the stock market and paper assets. Everybody is excited. Everybody's buying paper assets and trying to build their wealth. And that's when the scammers come in. They want to come in and take advantage of your enthusiasm. Please understand, it's not me. I will never just contact you out of the blue and ask you to do anything. So please know that, okay? Do me a big favor, though. If you want to follow me when I'm not on YouTube, get down to the description box, if you don't mind, and click on that Instagram link, Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor Instagram link. Go click on that link for me. Give me a follow. Send me a DM to let me know you're rocking with me. And then I'm going to send you a DM back saying thank you. That's it. I'm not going to try to sell you nothing. I'm not going to try to funnel you in some funnel. And no, I don't do that, guys. The only thing I promote is what you hear me promote on my YouTube channel. I'm never going to slide into your DMs trying to promote something to you. I don't work that way. This is my business right here on the YouTube channel. So whatever I have to promote, I promote it right here. I don't need to promote it behind closed doors or through DMs. That's all scams, right? That's all scams. Just like I'm getting ready to promote my website. See, I just promote it right here. I don't have to slide into your DM to try to scam you out of anything. My website, www.richardfain.net, second link down in the description box. Go check out that website for me, guys. Over 200,000 of you guys have already checked it out. A ton of you guys have made an investment in yourself by purchasing the financial digital products that I have. Amazing. I know yesterday I mentioned that, and a bunch of you guys went over to the website and took advantage of those digital products. So thank you very much. They're going to help you get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I guarantee it. And like I said, anybody that purchases any digital product from my website, once you go through that digital product, if you got questions, you are welcome to email me at www.richardfain.net. Please. I will know if you purchased the product or not, because I get a list of everything that's purchased. I can go right to the website and look. So if you haven't purchased it, make sure you purchase it before you email me, because I am going to check. But if you purchase one of those digital products and you have additional questions, send me an email through the website, okay? That's my commitment to you guys. Whoever purchased the products, if you have additional questions, once you go through it, and I'm gonna know if you went through it, because I am the one that picked the digital products and I know everything that's in those digital products. So make sure you go through it before you send me emails, and make sure you've purchased it before you send me emails, because I will know. But that's my commitment to you guys that go over to the website and check it out and purchase those digital products. While you're over there, consider joining the private mentorship club that we have. Over 700 of you guys have already decided you want to be around a family of other people who are headed in the same direction you're headed in to build wealth, to get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, to have financial freedom. Listen, if you want to be a part of that family, guys, join. We welcome as many people that want to join, right? We got a family over there, and we have a lot of fun, real good community chat. I make posts every single day. Once a week, we do live streams, Q&A, where everybody in the club can ask their questions, and I will lend my 30 years of experience building wealth to try and answer them. And if I can't answer it, I always direct them in the right direction where they can get it answered. If you want to be a part of that family, guys, join the private mentorship club through the website. You'll see something that says membership or join here, and that's where you go do it at, right? You get out of it what you put into it, though. So don't come over there being a wallflower. Come over there ready to participate and engage so you can get the best out of it. If you're coming over there just to be a wallflower, you ain't gonna get nothing out of it. Don't sign up. Just keep doing whatever you're doing. We need people over there that want to be engaged, that want to learn, that want to ask questions, and that want to participate. That's what makes the community what it is. We need participation. Can't just be a wallflower, okay? Plus, you get me. You're able to have me as your mentor. That's the only place I'm mentoring on the webs on the World Wide Web. The only place I'm doing mentoring is through the private mentorship club. So I don't take questions if it's not coming from the mentorship club, right? So keep that in mind if you want me to be your mentor. If you don't want me to be your mentor, no big deal. You can come over there and join, and you can just be a part of the group. Hey, nothing wrong with that either, right? Last thing, Moo, self-directed brokerage app that I use, that I'm gonna be using over the next 10 years, buying paper assets to build my wealth. That Moo link is the first link down in the description box. The good folks at Moo have a great offer for you guys. When you put $100 in your new Moo brokerage account, they're gonna give you 5 free stocks, right? You put $1,000 in your new Moo brokerage account, they're gonna give you 15 free stocks. Guys, you ain't gonna find that else anywhere. You ain't gonna find that nowhere else, right? Where they're giving away these free stocks just to incentivize you to try their app. I've been using it since January of 2024, and I love it. It gives me fractional share trading capability. I can do automatic investing where I can set it and forget it. I can also have my dividends that I get on my paper assets. I can have those dividends automatically reinvested back into buying more paper assets without me doing anything. I love that. And another thing that I love, they have a learning library or a learning center where you can go into that learning center and find out anything you want to know about that app and its capabilities. I love that too. Now, here's one I'm going to do for you for people that sign up for Moo. Put your $100 in, put your $1,000 in. If you send me an email through my website, www.richardfain.net, and let me know you've opened the Moo account, you funded it, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to send you 2 tutorial videos done by the folks at Moo. Tutorial videos to walk you through how to use the Moo brokerage app. Make it simple and easy for you. And then on top of that, bonus material that I'm going to send you are my wealth transfer blueprint 1.0, 2.0. So just send me an email through my website, www.richardfain.net, second link down in the description box. Let me know you've opened the Moo brokerage account. And then I'm gonna go ahead and send you those tutorial videos so you can learn how to use the brokerage app so you can start buying paper assets to build your wealth. Well, all right, guys, let's dive on in. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and dive on into this information. We got a lot to cover, and I only got an hour to cover it in. I'm trying to keep these live streams to an hour. And also, by the way, y'all see that I done cut out all that stupid stuff in the chat. Because now you got to be a subscriber, and you got to be a subscriber for 4 weeks. So if you're not a subscriber, you can't chat. So if you want to chat, become a subscriber and hang around for a month, and then you're able to chat. If you ain't a subscriber, you ain't gonna never be able to chat anymore in any of my live streams. So for the very, very, very small percentage of people that were in here just disrupting things, saying crazy stuff, acting silly, and a lot of my actual people that follow me and watch my videos and try to learn something, they were getting distracted by you guys. I wasn't getting distracted by you because I just don't pay you no attention. Right? But people were saying, Richard, I'm being distracted by all these people in the comment section doing silly stuff. Can you stop that some kind of way? And I said, oh, sure. Let me go check on the YouTube platform and see what I can do. Because y'all know I'm not that savvy on this YouTube thing. I can do the basic stuff, right? And I said, there got to be a way I can stop these people from getting in the chat acting silly. And guess what? There was. So guess what? That's what I did. So if you're not a subscriber and you got to be a subscriber for 4 weeks, you're not going to be able to chat. You can watch the video, you can watch the live stream, but you're not going to be able to chat. So be a subscriber, hang around for 4 weeks, then you get your chat privileges. All right, let's move on. Okay, so Nvidia, a little bit of legal trouble. I'm not going to say legal trouble, but people are trying to sue them, right? They got a couple of things hanging out there that some people believe is affecting the stock price. A couple lawsuits. And that's what I want to talk about. Should we be concerned about these lawsuits? Let me speak for me. I can't speak for you, but let me speak for me. Guys, I got a bunch of money riding on this stock. I'm talking about a lot. And I just can't have that jeopardized. It's the type of money that I can't lose, is what I'm saying. I got so much money riding on the Nvidia stock to do well, I can't afford to lose it. So anytime something pops up like a lawsuit or somebody suing them or some type of antitrust allegations, your boy all over that, because I cannot afford to have this thing go south on me. It got to go north. It can't go south. Or I'm telling you, I can't let it go south. So when I ran across these articles, I'm thinking, whoa, what the hell, what's going on here? Let me read through this and figure out, do I need to reverse this thing? Put this thing in reverse? Or can I continue going forward? Let me read through this. And I say, well, you know something? There are other people on my platform, on my YouTube platform, that potentially invested in Nvidia. And they may not know this. Let me go ahead and tell them my little 2 cents worth, and then I can make a decision, because I don't want to lose all my money. I got too much money wrapped up into this stock, guys. Too much. Well, at least in my world. I don't know about you, but in my world, I got too much money on the line here for this company to get sued or something crazy to happen, some government regulation pop in there and stop the growth of the stock. I can't do that. So let's talk about the first case, and then we're going to talk about the second one. We're going to go through the first one. We're not going to cover the whole thing, but we just want to hit some highlights, right? So here's the headline. United States Supreme Court to hear Nvidia bid to scuttle shareholder lawsuit, right? I don't know what that means, but let's find out. The United States Supreme Court agreed on Monday to hear a bid by Nvidia to scuttle a securities fraud lawsuit accusing the artificial intelligence chip maker of misleading investors. I'm like, what? Misleading investors? I'm an investor. What do you mean mislead? I got a lot of money riding on this stock. I can't be misled. This thing gotta be bulletproof. So that perked me right up when they said misleading. I'm like, that's not a word you want to have in the same sentence with a company you just put, a pretty nice sized piece of change on. You don't want misleading in the same sentence as that company. At least I don't. So that got me going, right? I'm thinking, what the heck is going on here? So it says here, Nvidia wants the Supreme Court to kind of throw out a securities fraud lawsuit accusing the artificial intelligence chip maker of misleading investors about how much of its sales went to the volatile cryptocurrency industry. I'm like, what? Y'all know how I feel about cryptocurrency. I don't want nothing really to do with cryptocurrency. I'm not saying you don't want nothing to do with crypto. You can love it, and I'm okay with that. I don't love it. And at this particular point, I don't know if I want to be associated with a company that's doing something with crypto, especially at no large level, because I think crypto's a pump and dump. That's my opinion. It may not be your opinion, and that's okay. We can agree to disagree on crypto. I think it's a pump and dump. So anytime I see any company, especially a company that I got a lot of money in, got cryptocurrency in the same sentence as their name, again, guys, here we go. You got cryptocurrency and you got fraud and you got misleading in the same sentence as my company, the darling of Wall Street. I got to get to the bottom of this, right? So here we go. The justices took up Nvidia's appeal made after a lower court revived a proposed class action bought by shareholders in California against the company and its CEO, Jensen Huang. I'm like, okay, shoot, this ain't sounding good. The suit, led by the Stockholm, Sweden-based investment management firm Omen, whatever that is, seeks unspecified monetary damages. Okay, I'm like, okay, investment firm leading this class action. Okay, what's going on here? So Santa Clara, California-based Nvidia, that's Silicon Valley. Santa Clara, California-based Nvidia is a high-flying company that has become one of the biggest beneficiaries of the AI boom, and its market value has surged. In 2018, Nvidia's chips became popular for crypto mining. You guys know what that is? Yeah. Let me tell you what it is. In 2018, Nvidia's chips became popular for crypto mining, a process that involves performing complex math equations in order to secure cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Like, what the heck? The plaintiffs in the 2018 lawsuit accused Nvidia and top company officials of violating a United States law called the Securities and Exchange Act of 1934 by making statements in 2017 and 2018 that falsely downplayed how much of Nvidia's revenue growth came from crypto-related purchases. Don't sound good, does it? Don't sound good. Those omissions misled investors and analysts who were interested in understanding the impact of crypto mining on Nvidia's business, the plaintiffs said. U.S. District Judge dismissed the lawsuit in 2021, but the San Francisco-based 9th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in a 2-to-1 ruling subsequently revived it. So you had one U.S. district judge threw it out in 21. But you know how these lawsuits go, right? These people don't just go away. They keep going. And boy, these folks kept going. They found them another court, right? They said, okay, this U.S. district judge, he wants to throw it out in 21. We're going to keep going. So they went to San Francisco-based 9th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals. See, what happens, guys, is when you're at this level, they start suing you, right? They may start suing you, let's say in Texas, at some court. But then they get that thing all the way to the Supreme Court, the highest court in the land. And once that's made, it's a done deal, right? So that's what's happening right now. They're running you through. They went to one court, threw it out. We ain't stopping. We're going to find another court. We go higher. And then they found a higher court that actually revived it and said, okay, 2-to-1, let's move forward. So that's where we were at, right? So the U.S. Court of Appeals in a 2-to-1 ruling subsequently revived it. The 9th Circuit found that the plaintiffs had adequately alleged that Hung made false or misleading statements and did so knowingly or recklessly. That's another thing you do not want to have in the same sentence as your CEO of a company that you got a lot of money invested in. You don't want to hear things like Hong made false and misleading statements and did so knowingly and recklessly, allowing their case to proceed. You guys, you don't want to have that in the same sentence as a CEO. You don't. So here we go. Nvidia urged the justices to take up its appeal, arguing that the Ninth Circuit ruling would open the door to abusive and speculative litigation. Nvidia in 2022 agreed to pay, didn't know that. They didn't know they agreed to pay nothing now. Hold up. I got a lot of money invested in this company. Okay, all right. Okay. Nvidia in 2022 agreed to pay $5.5 million to U.S. authorities to settle charges that it did not properly disclose the impact of crypto mining on its gaming business. Let me read that again. Am I understanding? Let me read this again. Nvidia in 2022 agreed to pay $5.5 to U.S. authorities to settle charges that it did not properly disclose the impact. Now, what are they saying there? Did they pay the Securities and Exchange Commission? U.S. authorities? Who would that be? The Securities and Exchange Commission? I'm assuming. Okay. So $5.5 million was paid to some U.S. authority. I'm assuming the SEC. I don't know. I'm assuming, but maybe they tell us later on. But I'm assuming the SEC. The justices agreed on June 10th to hear a similar bid by Meta. Oh, shoot. There go another Magnificent Seven. They're getting the same thing, right? You got Meta. So the justices agreed on June 10th to hear a similar bid by Meta, Facebook, to dismiss a private securities fraud lawsuit accusing the social media platform of misleading investors in 2017 and 2018 about the misuse of its user data by the company and third parties. Facebook appealed after a lower court allowed a shareholder lawsuit led by Amalgamated Bank to proceed. It's a big word. I don't know that big word. Some bank to proceed. The Supreme Court will hear the Nvidia and Facebook cases in its next term, which begins in October. Oh my goodness. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? So let me give you my little 2 cents. See, Nvidia makes GPUs, and they're used in the gaming industry. So now people are starting to say, hey, Nvidia used to make these products for these people who do crypto mining. So some kind of way, people saying, oh, y'all didn't disclose that, guys. Y'all should have told us y'all were selling products to crypto miners when you know the crypto market is a pump and dump. I'm just telling you what the law, what my understanding of why these people are suing them. Why they brought this class action lawsuit against them is they're saying you didn't disclose that you were selling GPUs to crypto miners, and we all know what has happened over the last several years in the crypto industry with pump and dumps from your favorite celebrities, your favorite influencers, pump and dumps, right? People losing billions of dollars. We also know crypto exchanges, crypto lenders, right? Celsius, FTX, right? Just to name a couple of them. Remember, these were companies who took money, crypto, from regular folks like you and me and basically scammed them. We know what happened to Celsius, Voyager, FTX. We know the largest one. I can't even remember the name right now. Somebody in chat might be able to remember. The largest crypto, I want to say exchange, they paid a fine of like $4 billion The CEO did. As a matter of fact, I think he had to step down for a second. Now, he may be back, but I knew he had to step down. It's the largest crypto exchange in the world. Y'all might know who it is. Is it Binance? What is it? I can't remember the name of it. But that guy, he got in trouble. He had to step down, had to pay a big old gigantic fine. So my point is, people want to know if money they're putting into a company in the form of stock, shares, if that company is heavily selling to the crypto industry through crypto miners and so on and so forth. They're saying they didn't disclose that. Now it's going to the highest court in the land, along with Meta. Meta getting sued too, right? So my point is, big companies like this, guys, they get sued. Is that going to worry me? I'll tell you in a second. Let's go to the next one. Let's run through this next one real quick, and then I'll tell you my opinion on all this, and then we'll keep moving. Here's the headline from the antitrust charges lawsuit. Here's the headline. Nvidia stock price prediction amid antitrust charges. Here we go with more charges. The bigger you get, the more you open yourself up for litigation, lawsuits. Just the way it is, guys, right? Amid reports that Nvidia is facing charges from the French. This is coming from the French antitrust regulator for allegedly anti-competitive practices, as well as investors starting to rotate out of chip heavyweight. So they're telling you the stock price is starting to take a hit, potentially because of these two reasons. You got this French antitrust regulator for allegedly anti-competitive practices. And then you also got investors rotating out of the stock. As it happens, sources with direct knowledge on the matter have said that Nvidia was one of the targets of the French authorities. Dawn raids in graphics cards sector back in September 2023, while more recently, investors started abandoning the hottest artificial play of the year. Nvidia stock price analysis. In this context, the price of Nvidia shares has started to consolidate, as well as slipping by 1.42% in pre-market at press time, standing at $123.12. This is today. So pre-market, it did fall. It was falling, right? Because I looked at it. So it says, which represents a 2.48% gain on the day, a decline of 1.93% across the week, an accumulated increase of 7.6 on its monthly chart as per data on July 2nd. Indeed, after temporarily dethroning Microsoft as the most valuable company, the technology giant stock has declined from the past month's high of 135.58 to the current 124.30 as the market starts to cool down after the AI craze subsides. Here we go. Technical indicators remain strong for Nvidia. This is what I need you guys to pay attention, because this is what I'm paying attention to. Amidst all of this getting sued, investors rotating out, all this other stuff that's happening right now, this is what I hang my hat on, guys. This is why I haven't sold my position, right? Because when I saw this article this morning and I started reading through it, it made me nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to beat back the emotional thinking. I had to beat it back. The emotional side of my brain was trying to take over. I had to beat it back and said, no, I'm not gonna let you take over. Let me put this logical side of my brain and function with the logical side of my brain. I gotta get you back, get back, right? But here's what I'm hanging my hat on, and I want y'all to consider this if you're an investor in Nvidia. And I know it's pronounced Nvidia, but I like calling it Nvidia. Technical indicators remain strong for Nvidia stock. That said, technical indicators are still strong on Nvidia shares, demonstrating a consistently positive trend in the short, medium, and long-term time frames, have outperformed 98% of all other assets in the market in its yearly performance of 99% of other stocks in the semiconductor sector. Did you hear that? Or just should I read that again? Let me read it again so I can clearly understand it too. Let me read it again. That said, technical indicators are still strong on Nvidia shares, demonstrating a consistently positive trend in the short, medium, and longer term time frames, having outperformed, read that one more time, having outperformed 98% of all other assets in the stock market in its yearly performance and 99% of other stocks in the semiconductor sector. Not only did it outperform the rest of the market by 98%, it also outperformed other semis by 99%. Proof's in the pudding. As I mentioned to you guys a couple days ago, what you got to look at when you're talking about stocks and their performance, when you're talking about, basically stocks, you got to look at two things. You got to look at, when you're talking about the stock, when you're trying to determine why is the stock going down? Why isn't the stock going north and and then going south? What's causing this? I think you got to look at two things. You got to look at one, market behavior, and then you got to look at business performance of that company. What's driving the stock down? Is it the market? Is it market behavior? Things that are out of the control of the company? Or is it in control of the company, which is business performance? What's really driving the stock down? Those are the two things you got to think about, right? So when we think about Nvidia, you got to ask yourself that same question. Why is Nvidia stock at a stalemate? Why is it not just exploding right now? Is it business performance or is it market behavior? Personally, based on what this article says and what I've researched and what I know for a fact, because I looked at a month ago, I looked at the earnings report and I saw the numbers. It's clearly not business behavior. Business performance. It's clearly not business performance. So it has to be market behavior. And that's what they're saying here. Investors are rotating out. Investors are taking profits. So let's keep reading. On top of that, they have been demonstrating bullish hammer candlestick chart patterns on their daily and weekly charts, alongside flashing the weekly inside bar pattern with the relative strength index 14 currently around 75 and trading above the 5, 20, 50, and 200 sample moving average. I don't know what any of that means, honestly, so can't explain that to you. I don't know what that means. All I know is it's not business performance. And I think that's what that meant. Again, I'm not a professional analyst, guys. I'm not a professional anything. All of that they just said sounds good to me. Sounds like a thumbs up. So I don't know. You may have to go to the internet and figure out all that. I don't know what all that means. All I know is it's not business performance. It's market behavior that's driving the stock. But one thing I do know about companies like Nvidia, and I've seen this over the history. When it goes, guys, when it finally goes, when it finally takes off, you ain't seen nothing yet. when it does. That's why I just stay put, man. Even though the lawsuits freaked me out this morning, the reason I stay put is because if you watch this company over the last 3-4 years, man, when it goes, when that volcano finally erupts, woo, that thing gonna go to that thing going past the moon. Whatever past the moon. What's past the moon? What planet is past the moon? I don't know. But whatever's past the moon, that's where it's going. It's going to just right over the moon and go whatever's further than the moon out there, whatever that is. Pluto, Uranus, Saturn, Mars, one of them, right? Here we go. Are Nvidia stocks fortunes shifting? Are Nvidia stock fortunes shifting? Let's read. However, some signs suggest caution. Like the significantly higher trading volume in recent days and the fact that Nvidia shares have been trading in the middle of the last month's range between $112 a share and 140.76 a share, which is rather wide and below their 10 SMA. Don't know what that means. At the same time, finance experts offering their Nvidia stock price predictions in the last 3 months are confident about the performance of Nvidia shares in the next 12 months, expecting the average predicted price of 135.81 and retaining the stock's overwhelming strong buy score. All things considered, Nvidia's stock setup is still going strong, and Wall Street analysts remain optimistic in its price despite the momentary hiccup. However, trends in the stock market can often shift unexpectedly, so doing one's own research and weighing all the risks is critical when investing. That I agree 100% with. I agree with that. You got to get out there, guys, and do your own fact finding, do your own little research. I certainly am on my channel. I try to give you guys my opinion because I'm heavily invested in this stock. Heavily invested. And you know, I like to share the information that I uncover. That doesn't mean, you know, it's going to come to pass. I clearly don't believe anything's going to happen in the video. I wouldn't have my money in it. I got a lot of money in there, right? I would have been pulled my money had I felt like it was in trouble. And as I've told my folks over in my private mentorship club, I told them, I said, guys, I'm not going to abandon you. If I'm ready to bail on this thing, y'all will be the first ones to know, because I'm going to tell you. When I'm ready to bail and I've had enough, I'll tell you. Now, that doesn't mean you got to bail. I'm just being transparent like I try to be every day on this channel. Y'all know when I buy something, I tell you when I sell it. If I made a gain on it, I tell you. If I made a loss on it, I tell you. Right? That's what I try to do on this channel. Personally, my personal opinion is Nvidia is solid. I think it's going to be a $200 per share stock by the end of the year. That doesn't mean that's going to come to pass, guys. I'm just telling you that's my optimism. Your optimism may be totally different. My optimism is it's going to be a $200 per share stock either late this year or early next year. It's going to happen. And when it does, and that run starts, and that financial volcano erupts, that's where the money's going to be made on my end. That's where I'm going to hang my hat. Until then, I got to be patient. I got to be consistent, and I got to be disciplined. I got to make sure I understand what's happening to the stock and why is it happening. Is it market behavior or is it business performance? For me right now, where I stand, it's not business performance because just a month ago, they went triple digit everything. So you know it's not the business. So it must be what? Market behavior. People rotating out, investors rotating out, going into other things. people taking profits. Because what's happening is you got so much volume on this thing. And again, guys, you got to understand there's an investor out there that's actually betting against the stock to do well. They're taking short positions. So it's so much manipulation is what I'm saying. One of my guys over on the private mentorship club, Mopar, he had a nice piece that he put down in the community chat, and I read through it and I agreed with it 100%. A lot of things, what happens, guys, at this level, what us retail investors don't understand and we don't see because we just don't have enough money. We don't play at that level. But you got to understand, guys, you got billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars at play here on this stock. And it's a tug of war, right? You got $38 billion in short positions on this stock. That means they're betting for the stock to go down. Do you know what $38 billion is? That ain't me and you. That's at a whole different level. And they're struggling. Everybody's trying to make money off of this stock at the big boy level, even at our little boy level. But we don't have any control over that because we're just little retail investors. But at the big boy level, it's a power struggle right now. You got $38 billion in short positions. That's people actually betting against the stock. They don't want the stock to do well right now. That doesn't mean they won't flip-flop and bet for the stock, but for whatever reason, you got $38 billion against it. So at some point, you're gonna see this. It got nothing to do with the company. It's just got to do with people making money. People making money, right? That's what it is. That's what's at play here. And I understand that. And it was good to see the folks over in the private mentorship club understanding that too. See, that's why I keep telling y'all about surrounding yourself with a group of people who gonna look out for you, who got your best interest at heart. They got their best interest at heart. They're chasing this financial freedom thing. So when they come across information, instead of them just holding it on to themselves, they share it. But if you're not a part of that group, guys, you don't get that experience. You out here dangling all by yourself, trying to do this thing all by yourself. You don't really understand nothing. You're confused. Wouldn't it be nice to be in a group where other people are in there that can help you, that can drop stories like Mopar dropped yesterday in the chat? Hell, I didn't even know that. And I started the chat. I started the club. And I didn't even know that. But we got people in there, man, that are sold and all in on this thing. They're building wealth. They're smart people. They're intelligent people. And they have information that is helpful. Wouldn't it be nice if you could be over there where you could have privy to all 700 of those people in different stages of their wealth building, different financial literacy levels, different investment levels, but all working towards the same thing, freedom. Guys, get to that description box and get yourself over there and join that mentorship club. I'm telling you, you don't want to be out here by yourself, hanging out here by yourself, trying to do it on your own. That's my recommendation. Also, get down to the description box, click on that Moomoo link, sign up for Moomoo, get that new brokerage account, get you up to 15 free stocks. And now you're ready to be in a position to take advantage of stuff. Get down to the description box, man. Click on that Moomoo link, open up your new Moomoo account today. Get you up to 15 free stocks. 5 free stocks when you put $100 in there, 15 free stocks when you put $1,000 in there. What are you waiting on? Get started, get down there, execute, make a financial decision that can get you where you need to get to. Let's move on to Tesla. Because some of you guys who've been rocking with me for a minute, y'all know I'm a big Tesla guy. Before Nvidia, Tesla was the one. If I'm buying individual stocks, Tesla was the one. Prior to me starting to buy Nvidia, right? So I love Tesla though. Because look what Tesla's doing right now. Look what they're doing. I love that. Last time I looked at Tesla, they were trading at $237 a share. Came out of nowhere. Nowhere. Came out of nowhere, guys. At one point this year, Tesla was trading like below $150 a share. This is what I keep telling y'all guys. When this financial volcano erupts, it erupts. I'm telling you, companies like Tesla, companies like Nvidia, when they go, they go. So that's why I'm just patient. See, I stay in Tesla. If it dipped down to 150, I buy more, and I just wait. I just wait. I just be patient, and I wait. Now look at it right now. Because a couple months ago, I told y'all, I don't know if it was 3 months ago, maybe it was February, maybe it was March. I said, guys, if this thing go under 150, get it, get on it. It ain't gonna be there forever. I know I said that. I don't wanna have to go back and pull the video out because I know I said it. I said it. Ooh, good Lord, y'all. This thing at 243.90. See, this is how you build wealth, guys. I told you, anytime Tesla gets under $150 a share, I'm buying. 3 months ago, it was either 3 months ago, somebody in the chat, please find out when Tesla was trading under 150. It must have been 3 months ago, 3 months ago. 3 months ago, I said, guys, this thing is trading under 150. That's my target buy price. Anytime it's under 150, I'm all in. I'm all over Tesla. Because at some point, in the snap of a finger, that thing will go to $250 a share in the snap of a finger. I know I said that. And I know somebody was on the live or when I said it. I said it. It's in the videos, but I can't remember the month, though. I can't remember the month. I want to say February or March. It might have even been April. I don't know, February or March. I can't remember. But it went down under 150 a share, right? It went down 150 a share. And I said to myself, what are you waiting on? Pull the trigger on this thing. And now look at it. Almost $250 a share. Just like that. This thing started running last week and it ain't stopped. But this is what I'm telling you about these fast growing companies, man. Anytime you can buy Tesla, guys, under $150 a share, if you ain't buying it, I don't know what in the world you waiting on or what you're trying to do. So listen to me. It ain't gonna last at this forever. I can guarantee you that. It'll go back down. But the next time it gets down to that 150 range, that 160 range, put it on the short list. Please put it on the short list so you can build yourself some wealth with these fast growing companies that go up and down like a yo-yo. Yep. Tesla's been dormant for how long? I don't know how long Tesla's been dormant. 6, 7, 8 months. And then now all of a sudden the financial volcano erupts. This thing almost $250 a share in a split. That's what it was. Somebody in the chat just brought it up. $147 a share in April. I knew it. And guess what now? Less than 3 months, you almost up $100 a share had you bought. So I tell you, you got to be plugged in, got to be paying attention, and you got to be writing this stuff down. I keep telling y'all guys, I've been doing this for 30 years. I'm no expert, and I can't pick stocks like that. But what I can do is I can recognize companies like Tesla that are fast growing, and they can go from 0 to 100 just like that. Nvidia, 0 to 100 just like that. So am I worried about Nvidia right now? They can lay dormant just like Tesla did. But guess what? When it goes, when it erupts, 100, 150, $200 a share just like that. And that's where I make my money. Same way I just made money with Tesla. Bought it at 150, sat on it for 3 months. Didn't even think about it, just sat on it. Now look at it, almost $100 a share. So let's read about Tesla a little bit. I just wanted to throw that little 2 cents in because I just wanted to make you guys understand the philosophy. See, my philosophy is big boy blue chip all the time. Buy them at a discount and wait. That's the philosophy. Buy Tesla at a discount. Anytime it gets to my target buy price, I buy it and I just sit on it. I don't worry about it because I know it, just like that, it'll go up $100 a share. No warning, no indicators, just start running. And this is what it's doing. Now, it ain't gonna run forever. Y'all know that. It's not gonna run forever. It's going to cool itself down here in a minute. And then when it cool down, it's going to go right back down to about 170 and settle there, 180 and settle there. And that's where it'll stay for another 6 months. This is how you make money in these stocks, though, guys. If you just, Tesla's been doing this for 5 years. Same stuff for 5 years. People are getting rich because they know this one little thing about Tesla. Okay, Richard, when it go down to 150, you don't worry about buying nothing until it go down. When it go down to 150, you buy and just hold it because you know in about 3 or 4 or 5 months, it's going to go back up and you make some money. And then guess what? Before it go down again, you dump it, go back in it at the low again at 150 again, and you just keep doing that. It's going to keep doing that. It's going to keep doing that every year. Every 2 years, it'll do that. And you can just continue to get rich. Continue to get rich. Just ride the cycle. Ride it up, dump it, let it come back down, which it will. Buy it again and wait. That's all you got to do, guys. All you got to do with Tesla is just do that. Nvidia right now, $122 a share, guys. Really? Do you really think it's going to stay at $122 a share over the next 12 months? Come on, guys. I'm telling you, when this volcano erupts, listen, it will go $100 to $300 a share, in my opinion, in a 12-month period, just like that when it starts going. When all this pressure is off of it. Right now, you got a lot of pressure on it. You got $38 billion in short positions. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of really, really wealthy people doing everything in their power. What do you think is coming up all these lawsuits? Everything's coming back. Why is CNBC doing an article on a lawsuit that was a couple years ago filed, but it's coming back? Why is this other firm doing why are they doing an article on it? Why do you start seeing all these articles on antitrust lawsuits and all these old lawsuits? Why are they popping up now? Because you got $38 billion in short positions. That's why they're popping up. Because you got the same people that control the media probably are heavily invested in these short positions. So they're going to use their propaganda machines to do what? Put fear in you and me so we can sell and drive down the price. And then they get richer. Once they've gotten rich enough, they've made money off their short positions, they're going to pull back the reins. And then guess what they're going to do? They're going to bet on the stock to go up. This is how these 1%ers do, guys. I'm telling you now. This is what they do. So they got the short position right now, right? They use the propaganda machine to drive down the price. Has nothing to do with the company. Company is still the same company. They drive down the price. They make a bunch of money. They'll take the pressure off, start letting the stock, and then they'll bet on it. They'll bet for it, and then make a bunch of money on the way back up. This is how they get rich with companies like this, right? So we got to be smart and understand that. So let's move on to Tesla real quick. Thank you, Tesla, for making me wealthier. I appreciate you, Elon Musk, for making me wealthier. Understanding the swings in your stock price has helped make me wealthier. Thank you, Elon. Thank you, Tesla. I appreciate it. My net worth appreciates you because it's just so predictable. It is just so predictable. All you got to do is watch this thing. I can't guarantee you nothing. But my opinion is it's going to hit a plateau and the market is going to reject it. It's going to hit some price up here and then it's going to reject it and it's going to start going back down. Watch what's today's date? Today's date is what? July 3rd? July 3rd. I'm going to reference this day when it does. When it goes back down, I'm going to say, I told you guys it was going to go back down. Now, all you got to do is wait for the next boom. And it's coming. It'll come. And that's where you can make you some money. So, Tesla stock rises again after better than expected deliveries report. Okay. Tesla shares rose about 3.5% on Wednesday morning after jumping 10% in the previous session, following the release of second quarter vehicle production and deliveries figures that beat analyst expectations. So there's your catalyst, right? There's part of the catalyst right there. They beat expectations. Normally, when companies like this beat the analyst expectations, stock price typically will go up. When they miss, stock price typically will go down, right? So here we go. Tesla's total deliveries hit 443,956 vehicles in the second quarter, with total production at 410,831 vehicles over the period. Analysts had expected that Tesla deliveries, the closest approximation of sales disclosed by the automaker, to reach 439,000 in the 3-month stretch ending June 30, according to consensus of estimates compiled by FactSet Street Account. So the street said they were going to come in at 339. They came in at 443. So they beat expectations. Ding, 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 ding. That's just money, right? Because all these people are waiting on is Tesla to beat expectations, and then the stock going, you see what's happening, right? So let's keep reading. Tesla does not break down numbers for individual car models or specific regions. In a Tuesday note, Citibank analysts said they anticipate a favorable share price reaction following the release. You think? I think. They were trading in the what? 170, 178, and then all of a sudden they're almost at 250. Not even a week, guys. Not even a week. Hell, if you would have just bought in at the 178, 180, you'd be up almost $60, $70 a share right now. Okay, let's keep going. From here, the focus will turn to Tesla's Q2 auto gross margins to gauge the price versus cost equation, they added, also flagging the importance of any further company updates on future product launches. The Tuesday delivery report comes after the company in April posted a decline of 8.5% in first quarter deliveries to 386,810, the first annual drop since 2020. And that's when it was time to buy the stock, because remember, that's when the stock started falling in April. Just like one of my subscribers said in the chat, because only subscribers can chat now. None of you guys who just pop in here and try to be, distractors, you can't post no more in here. You can't post anymore in here until you become a subscriber and you've been around for 4 weeks, right? So if you want to become a subscriber, change your bad habits and be positive in here, I'll lift the ban off of you. I can't lift the ban off of you. Got to keep you excommunicated if you're not going to come in here and be positive. Now, if you want to change your ways and show me you can be positive, I'll lift the ban off of you and let you back in the chat. But if not, I'm going to keep you banned. All right, let's keep moving. Some of Tesla's Chinese rivals, Geely-owned NIO, some of Tesla's China rivals, NIO, the car company NIO, they're big in China, recorded deliveries in June. The growth prospects of the electric vehicle sector in the world's second largest economy came into focus last month when the European Union announced higher tariffs of up to 38% on Chinese EVs, which is found gain heavily. Okay, I don't even understand all that. On Chinese EVs, which it found gain heavily from unfair subsidies. So now the European Union put some tariffs on Chinese EV companies, right? Tesla, which has a gigafactory in Shanghai, may receive an individually calculated duty rate at the definitive stage following a substantiated request. I don't know what all that means. Hopefully they can keep selling more electrical vehicles, keep the stock price up. But if not, when they go back down to 150 again, I'm just going to buy them again. That's all. I don't know about all that other stuff about the gigafactories and and the Chinese companies and the tariffs and all that. I know that's a lot smarter people than me can figure all that out. But I don't need to be that smart. All I need to do is when the stock price go back down under 150, I'm gonna buy it again. And I'm just gonna hold it until they have good news again. Once they have good news again, it's gonna go back up to 200, 300, not 300, but 200, 220, 250 again. I'm gonna sell it, make a bunch of money, put my money back in hibernation until it go back to 150 again. I'm just gonna keep doing that with Tesla, guys. I'm just gonna keep doing it. It's like taking candy from well, I ain't gonna say that, but it's like free money. It's like free money. It really is free money. You just wait till it go down to 150 again, which it will, because Elon gonna do something crazy, or they're gonna miss deliveries. They're not gonna hit something in the third quarter. It's gonna go down again, and I'm gonna buy it. Next year, first quarter, second quarter, it'll go up again. They'll hit expectations, and it'll run back to 250 again, and I'm gonna sell it. I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna just keep doing that year after year after year after year until I just can't do it no more. It's just easy money, in my opinion. Not your financial advisor, not trying to tell you what to do, but golly, guys, it's just such easy money. It is. It's easy money. It's easy money. So back in May, the U.S. administration of Joe Biden had likewise quadrupled tariffs on imported Chinese electrical vehicles from 25 to 100% in an attempt to prevent discounted Chinese products from flooding the market. I'm gonna give a hand clap on that one. And not because I got a thing against China. It's just that, come on, man. Y'all can't be flooding all them Neo cars over here. I mean, why would y'all buy a Neo car when you can buy a Tesla? I don't know, but Joe Biden said, we're gonna put 100% tariff on y'all. I know Tesla loved that. I mean, I bet Elon was like, yeah. Yep, that might have helped them. All right, that's enough for Tesla. I'm done with Tesla. I just want to make this point, guys. Tesla's a great company. And why it's a fast-growing company, it represents a really, really great opportunity for us that want to buy Tesla and know what we're doing. It's a money-making machine. It's an ATM machine. Tesla is an ATM machine, guys. And the cool thing about it is, you know it's going to go back up. It's basically an ATM machine. Okay, when it goes down to $150 a share, I buy. And I wait. When it goes back to $250, I sell. I just made $100 a share on whatever investment I put in there. It's an ATM machine. What people struggle with is they ain't got no patience. See, that's what we struggle with. We don't have no patience. Now, you already know history says this thing is going to do this every year or two. It'll do this. We know this. Since 2020, we know this. But a bunch of us don't got no patience. We put our money in that 160 and we like, oh, golly, when it's going to go to 250? It ain't did that yet. That guy on YouTube said it would. See, we got no patience. You got to develop some patience, guys, in this game. If you're going to buy paper assets, you got to develop some patience. Hell, if you're going to buy real estate for income, you got to develop patience. If you want to start a business, you're going to have to develop patience. If it was easy, guys, everybody would be wealthy in this country. If it was easy, 99% of the population would be wealthy instead of the other way. 1% of the population is wealthy, 99% are not wealthy. So obviously it's not easy. But if you put the right behaviors in place and you think long term and you discipline yourself, you become very consistent and patient, you can win at this game. You can win at this game. Tesla's just one of those companies that I believe, for me, as soon as it hit 250, I'm gonna sell my position and be ready to go ready for it to come back down. I'm not gonna keep it past 250. As soon as it hit 250, I'm selling it. And then it's gonna fall. You know it will. At some point, it's gonna fall back down. And I'm gonna wait till it fall back down to 150 again. Then I'm gonna buy it again. And just wait. And I'm just gonna keep doing that. Every time it goes to 150, I'm buying. Every time it gets to 250, I'm selling. Period. I ain't gonna get greedy, take my $100 a share and get out of there and wait till the next downfall. Because you know it will. Because Elon gonna do something. He gonna do something, say something, or they're not gonna hit their numbers or something gonna happen. And then it's gonna fall back down again and I'm gonna be right there to buy it. Last thing we're gonna hit, and we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna talk about the stock market as a whole this morning, what's going on, and then we're gonna get out of here. Stocks are little changed to start session after weak economic data. Stocks traded near flat in Wednesday's shortened trading session following muted labor data. Oh, that's right. It's closing early today, right? Because of what, 4th of July? I think it is. Something like that. I think it's closing early today, if I'm not mistaken. So stocks traded nearly flat in Wednesday's shortened trading session following muted labor data. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose just 13 points. The S&P and NASDAQ Composite each added 0.1%. Investors parsed stats released Wednesday morning showing softening in the labor market ahead of Friday's all-important jobs report. ADP data showed less private payroll growth than expected in June. Meanwhile, weekly jobless claim numbers came in higher than economists forecasted. Trading volume is likely to be light on Wednesday with the New York Stock Exchange closing at 1 p.m. The exchange will be shut down on Thursday for Independence Day. Minutes from the policy setting Federal Open Market Committee's June meeting will be posted an hour after Wednesday's closing bell. So that's the meeting from the last Fed meeting. So that's gonna have a bunch of stuff going on too when those minutes from that meeting come out. Plus you got the ADP numbers. So you got some stuff going on today in the market, right? We'll be shut down tomorrow on Thursday, and then the thing will reopen again on Friday, and we'll see what's going on, right? So yeah, it's gonna be a short day because the market's closing at 1 o'clock. So any of you folks out there that are trying to get positions in anything, if you want to do it today, you got to do it before 1 p.m., I believe. Now, some of y'all got after hours trading and all that stuff, and maybe you can do it longer than that, but I'm talking about just a normal, regular market, right? It's going to be closed at 1 o'clock. So whatever you got going on, try to make, if Tesla hits 250 today, I'm selling it before the market closes. Let me see what it's at right now. Yeah, it's at 242. I doubt it'll hit 250 today. It's at 242 right now. I don't think it'll hit 250 today. It might. I don't think so. But I'll keep watching it because I'm selling it as soon as it hits 250. So here we go. Paramount Global shares pop 10%. That follows reports from the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times that Skydance Media has reached a preliminary agreement to buy National Museums, the entertainment giant's controlling shareholder. Tesla rose more than 3%, continuing to rally after a better than expected deliveries report. This put the electric vehicle maker's stock on track for its 7th straight positive session, which would be its longest winning streak of 2024. Everybody hated Tesla 3 months ago. What does Warren Buffett say? Be greedy when everybody is fearful. Be fearful when everybody is greedy. Tesla, Nvidia, right? Right now, everybody is fearful of Nvidia. What does Warren Buffett say? That's when you should be greedy. When everybody wants to buy and is going to the moon, he's saying that's when you should be a little fearful, right? So Tesla 3 months ago, everybody was what? Fearful. They were fearful of Tesla 3 months ago. What did I do? I was greedy. I went ahead and bought me some at 150. I was greedy where everybody else was fearful. Now everybody is greedy. It's going to run itself to 250 at some point. Everybody greedy. I'm going to be fearful and sell. Make me some money. So keep that in mind, guys. When everybody is greedy, that's when you probably should be fearful. When everybody is fearful, that's probably when you should be greedy. So what does that tell you? Right now, Richard Fain ain't buying Tesla because everybody greedy. I ain't buying Tesla when everybody greedy. I'm selling Tesla when everybody greedy. Right now with Nvidia, nobody's really buying Nvidia right now. Everybody's fearful. So that's when I'm greedy. Gobbling up as many shares as I can in Nvidia while everybody's fearful. And then what's going to happen? Everybody's going to flip-flop and get greedy. And it's going to start running. And I'm going to make some money. I'm going to make some net worth. Keep that in mind. Everybody hated Tesla 3 months ago, but now they're having their day in the sun, said Larry, whatever his name, chief technical strategist at the Blue Chip, I love that name, Blue Chip Daily Trend Report. Tesla's rally sets a bullish tone for the market overall. I keep telling y'all, once Nvidia starts running, guys, once they start running, woo, when that day happens, boy, 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 woo, I'm gonna be rich. Wednesday's moves come a day after the S&P 500 closed above 5,500 for the first time. Goodness gracious alive. Whoo, that S&P just keep climbing, don't it? The tech-heavy NASDAQ also finished Tuesday's session at record level. I tell you what, that doggone S&P just keep climbing. My goodness. That thing don't want to stop. You know what that means for the overall market, right? That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, how they used to say about where I was from. That's a good thing. Not thing, thing. Y'all know a joker country when they say thing. That thing. Right now, S&P 500, 5,522. Guys, you know what the NASDAQ at right now? The NASDAQ is over 18,000 points, guys. The Dow is like a smidget under 40,000 points. Whatever y'all folks waiting on, I don't know, man. I don't know what y'all waiting on. I don't know how y'all plan on building y'all wealth or what. I don't know if y'all waiting on the lottery. I know a lot of y'all got y'all retirement plan wrapped up in the lottery, the Powerball. I know some of y'all think, oh, my retirement plan is, I'm gonna hit the Powerball. You know the Powerball, man, that thing like 300 million to one. I mean, you more likely to get struck by lightning twice in the same spot than to hit the Powerball. You do know that, right? You knew though the odds of you hitting that Powerball is like impossible. That wouldn't be my retirement plan. Going down there giving $20 a week to the Powerball folks. I'd be taking that $20 a week and putting it in, S&P 500 ETF. I'd be taking that $20 a week and fractional share trading that thing in the Nvidia or one of the other semis. I'd be taking that $20, $25, $50 a week and that I'm taking out and going partying and happy hours and, out to eat and all this other stuff that's gonna keep you flat broke. Gonna keep you flat broke. Gonna keep you flat broke. I'd be taking that money and I'd be buying these assets. Number one, I'd be down in that description box, clicking on that Moomoo link. I'd be opening up my Moomoo account, putting my $100 in there, putting my $1,000 in there, getting my 15 free stock, getting my 5 free stocks. And then I'd be taking that money that I'm spending on stuff to make other people wealthy, and I would be putting them in assets. Guys, I've shared with you 2 incredible companies, Nvidia and Tesla. And I've told you how I make money in Tesla. I'm not trying to keep that to myself. Again, I'm not saying you need to do that, but I just told you how I make money in Tesla and how I made money in Tesla. Now, I missed my big payday in Tesla back in 2020 when I had the emotional thinking cap on. I was just starting the YouTube thing. I was more concentrated on that. And I just saw one of my favorite YouTubers over a 2-year period get filthy rich in Tesla, doing exactly what I'm doing right now. He did it from like 2020 to like 2022 and made millions doing the same thing I'm doing with Tesla. And I sat there and just looked at it, eating Cheetos. No, I'm lying. I don't eat no Cheetos. I just threw that in there. But I did watch it. I did sit there and watch it get rich. Just like with my mouth open, right? All I'm telling you guys is don't sit there watching me on this, whatever I'm filming on my iPhone 13 Pro. Don't sit here watching me on this iPhone 13 Pro. Don't sit here and hear me give you this information and you not act on it is what I'm saying. Please, don't sit here and like kick yourself 3 years from now when you say, golly, this guy on YouTube was telling me about Tesla. He was telling me about Nvidia, and now Nvidia is $400 a share. I could have bought it at $120. The guy was sitting right there telling me what was going to happen, and I just sat right there and then eat Cheetos. I just sat there eating Cheetos and didn't do nothing. Don't be the guy sitting on the couch eating Cheetos or the gal sitting on the couch eating Cheetos, missing your blessing. Don't miss your blessing. Again, guys, I'm not trying to be your financial advisor, and I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you, don't miss your blessing because you're sitting on the couch eating Cheetos and want to entertain yourself. Don't miss your blessing. This may be your last financial blessing. We don't know. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Get down in that description box, click on the Moo link, get yourself signed up. Get these 15 free stocks. That's when you put $1,000 in, they're going to give you 15 free stocks. You put in $100, they're going to give you 5 free stocks. And that starts it for you guys. That decision right there will change the rest of your life. If you stay plugged in, follow the blueprint. Now, again, you don't have to. You could sit right there doing what you're doing right now and don't do none of that. And continue doing whatever you're doing. You don't have to listen to me because I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube sharing an opportunity with you that potentially could change your financial life. It has changed mine. Paper assets has changed the trajectory of my financial life by just being disciplined, patient, and consistent. And dollar cost averaging every single month, no matter what the market does, all big boy, all blue chip. All big boy, all blue chip. And just do that long enough, it changed my financial life. And it can change yours. But it starts with today. It starts with you changing something today. It starts with you making a decision. I'm going to get down in the description box. I'm going to click on that Moo link that this guy talk about every single day. I'm going to get down there. I'm going to click on this thing. I'm going to sign up. I'm going to put me some money in my Moo brokerage account. I'm going to get these free stocks that these people are going to give me for signing up. And then I'm going to send this guy this email like he said to do. And I'm going to get these tutorial videos. He's going to send me these Moo tutorial videos, and I'm going to walk through those videos, and I'm going to learn how to use this app to buy paper assets. And then I'm going to practice what he's saying to practice, which is discipline, consistency, patience. Over and over every single month, and big boy blue chip, and trust the process. Now, again, in order to make a decision like that, you have to make the decision. I can't make it for you. Only thing I'm doing here is telling you about an opportunity that I'm taking advantage of that has worked well for me. I can't guarantee you it'll work well for you. But what is your other option? Please share with me your other option to get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. If this is not the right option for you, fine. But share with me what is the right option. What are you doing right now to get yourself closer to financial independence? Because most of us right now are financially dependent. We need a paycheck from somebody. We don't have no assets. So if you ain't got no assets, you're financially dependent on somebody to pay you. I don't know who that is. Could be Social Security, right? Could be somebody you work for. Could be a business that you actually started that you work in. But somebody pays you if you don't got no assets that generate income. See, the key guy is we want to get from over here to over here. We want to get from over here being dependent to independent at some point in our life. I do not want to be dependent on YouTube for the rest of my life. At some point, I don't want to be dependent on YouTube. I want to be dependent on my assets. Right? So what do? I get on this YouTube channel. I provide value. I give out information, and I get paid for it from YouTube. I take that money from YouTube, and guess what I do with it? I buy Tesla. I buy Nvidia. I buy SPLG. I buy FTEC. I buy the Magnificent Seven. And I do that over and over and over and over and over and over and over until I get to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And at that point, I can say, nice hanging out with you guys on YouTube, but I ain't doing this no more. I'll see you guys. If you're ever in the Caribbean, here's the island that I live on. Stop by and say hello. That's what I would say. Nice helping you guys and hanging out with you for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. But I'm done. The assets are big enough. I don't have to do this no more. I don't want to do this no more anyways. I want to go to my island and chill out. That's the goal. Take this money that you earn and put it over here so it can be passive. Over here, it's active because you got to do something to get it. Over here, I ain't got to do nothing to get it. It's just going to create the income. So that's what you want to do, guys. So do me a favor. Get down in that description box if that makes any sense to you. If it makes any sense to you and you want to do this paper assets thing, nothing's guaranteed, right? But what is your other option? What guarantee you got over here? I promise you there's no guarantee that they're not going to fire you from that job. I bet you nobody don't give you that guarantee. See, this is the thing I don't understand about people. They'll go to work for somebody for 50 years, 40 years, 30 years, 20 years, 10 years with no guarantees. But then they try to come over here in investments and they want a guarantee. They never got a guarantee over here from nobody though, but over here they want a guarantee. It's just crazy to me. Nobody's going to give you a guarantee in this world, period. There's no guarantees. You've worked for these people for all your life. You've worked as an adult all your life. You worked in your business all your life. Every day you open that business, every day you go online, there's no guarantee anybody will show up. But what do? You open that business anyways, don't you? You ain't no guarantee nobody gonna show up. But yet and still though, when it's time for you to invest and get your independence, you want a guarantee now. Well, what do you mean? I don't want to put my money in that company and can't guarantee that it's going to go to the moon. I ain't going to put it in if it ain't no guarantee. Well, you ain't getting no guarantee over here. Why you want a guarantee over here? So all I'm telling you guys is don't get hung up on this guarantee thing. Y'all know ain't no guarantee in life. So let's not try to act like because we're going to put our money in investments, we need a guarantee now. Don't no other part of your life give you a guarantee, right? So why would your financial life have to give you a guarantee when you start investing in assets? It doesn't. No other part of your life gives you a guarantee. My point is this. If doing what you're doing now is getting you where you need to get to, keep doing that. It's pretty simple. Doing what you're doing right now, going to get you to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Keep doing it. But for those of you folks that are saying, Richard, nah, what I'm doing right now definitely going to get me there. Matter of fact, I don't even want to do what I'm doing right now, but I'm doing it because I have to. If you're that person, you need to be down there in that description box, clicking on that Moo link, getting yourself signed up for Moo, putting you some money in there, getting your free stocks, and then sending me that email through the website, www.richardfain.net, and letting me know you've opened the Moo and signed up and put your money in there. And I'm gonna send you these tutorial videos so you can learn how to use this app, and then you can start learning how to buy paper assets for you and your family. You ain't gotta buy the ones that I buy, but do something. Do something, guys. Well, all right, man, I appreciate y'all for locking in and hanging in there with your boy for this hour, almost hour and a half, man. It goes quick, don't it? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. And for all y'all folks out there that ain't subscribed and typing, but ain't nothing getting on the screen, that means you can't. You can't. You got to be a subscriber now. You just can't be some rando. You can't be a random coming through here acting crazy with your comments. We cut that out. So if you want to be able to participate in the live chat, become a subscriber. Subscribe to the channel and hang around for 4 weeks, because you need 4 weeks in order to get privileges, to get chat privileges. Only the people who are subscribers and have been around for more than 4 weeks got chat privileges. The rest of y'all ain't got no chat privileges. The only way you get chat privileges is you got to subscribe, and you got to behave for 4 weeks, and then let you in here. Right? So that's all you got to do. We had to change up some things. My core audience got tired of all the shenanigans. My core audience got tired of shenanigans. So I had to do something. Sorry. I had to do something for my core audience, because those are the guys that rock with me, and they hold me down like 4 flat tires. We down like 4 flat tires, right? We down like 4 flat tires. They're the ones that are here day in and day out supporting me and cheering me on and helping people. That's who my allegiance is to. I ain't got no problem with people stopping by watching the videos. Great. But if you're not going to immerse yourself into this thing and try to get to wealth and help people, you ain't making no more comments in here. Not in the live chat now. When this thing turn into a video and you want to go down to the comment section and drop a comment, fine, because I don't look at them anyways. So you go right ahead. Ain't nobody gonna see them. I'm not gonna see them because I don't look at them. I only look at when people send me a direct email or over in my mentorship group. Other than that, guys, I don't be paying no attention down to them comments in the comment box. I don't, right? I don't. So thank y'all, man. Appreciate you very much. I will see you guys. Matter of fact, I'm doing a live stream tonight. I know I said that yesterday, but I got tired and I just couldn't pull it off. Mentally, I couldn't pull it off yesterday, but I'm going to pull it off this afternoon about 8 o'clock though. 8 p.m. Eastern time. If somebody want a double dose of Richard Fain, I'll be back tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time if you want a double dose. And we're going to be talking about other things, right? So appreciate y'all guys. Thank you so much for locking in. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Do me a big favor. Get down to that description box. Click on that Moo link. Take advantage of those free stocks. Take advantage of sending me an email through the website and getting those tutorial videos so you can learn how to use the app and get yourself in a position to build wealth. Also, do me a big favor. Check out the website, www.richardfain.net. Second link down in the description box. Check out those digital products. Consider joining the private mentorship club. We have a lot of fun over there. We're just there to help each other out and to make sure we all get to that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And also, do me a big favor, follow me on Instagram, Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor Instagram page. That's down in the description box as well. So give me a follow on Instagram and then send me a DM to let me know you're rocking with me so I can say thank you. Appreciate y'all. Do something nice for yourself today. Also, do something nice for somebody else that has nothing to do with money, right? Lock it in with a thumbs up. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. Stay healthy, get wealthy, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.